Hi, my name is Blanche, and I'm a freshman at Baylor University. And today I'm going to talk about how I found my personal leadership philosophy and just what that is in general. So, I wanted to start with kind of my background and how I found my philosophy that I have now. So, I have always been in some sort of leadership position, whether that be through National Charity League, which is a volunteering organization, where I was president one year and of my chapter, and then just served on the board or on my swim team just throughout childhood, and then in high school I was on the varsity swim team, and there were many leadership positions that I got to participate in there. So I've always had some sort of leadership position. So I thought that I knew my philosophy and that it would always be the same forever and ever, but I was wrong. So my philosophy I found at the kind of beginning of my first semester of college, which is this past fall, in my leadership class. I always thought that leadership was just standing up for something and being having a good example for someone to follow. And I didn't really think past that, and so I always assumed that was my philosophy. And I also always thought that leaders were just leaders. There was a little pyramid, and leaders were on the top, and the followers kind of trickled through, and the leaders would say something, and the followers would do it or literally follow it. And I know that sounds childish, but that's always what I thought. But that's not how it is, obviously. So I kind of, once I realized this and kind of pushed past that stereotypical idea, I thought of who I am and what I'm rooted in and how I wanted to lead. And through research and reading for this leadership class that I was in, I that's how I formulated my philosophy. So my leadership philosophy is very simple, but it's literally to serve and lead others well. And I feel like that's so simple, but so important. I think that leaders today need to be able to serve their followers and get down and work with them. And they also need to be the face and voice and of these followers, and need to be able to stand up and speak on behalf of everyone else, but should still be able to serve them to the best of their ability, which is why I say serve and lead well. So I found that philosophy through just who I am. I have always been very service oriented. I really liked to, ever since I was little, I loved to help my mom around, or and follow her around and just serve her the best I could, even if it was just doing dumb little kid things. Or I would I just love to serve people and help them and take burden off their shoulders. And I've always had a very compassionate side. Just that's how my personality is. And so from that, I definitely wanted that to be part of my philosophy that I would have forever in my leadership, in how I view my leadership. And I also wanted, and I just want to do that well. And same with leading. I want to be able to lead whoever my followers are, friends, or whoever in my community. I want to be able to just lead them the best that I can. And so that's how I got that. And I think that is the reason why I chose this philosophy, is because one, it's so simple, and two, it is just rooted in who I am, service-wise, and just wanting to treat everybody the best I can. So yeah, I just wanted to say thank you so much for listening to me and how I found my philosophy. Bye!